How's it going? I'm going to tell you some of the advantages of passive income versus active income. Number one is the freedom of time. I make a good amount of money on passive income. I make a good amount of money on active income. I make a lot more off of active income than I do passive for right now. It won't be like that for much longer. But the freedom of time, that's the main thing, because there's a few reasons. One, I'm not working for my passive income. Right now I'm sitting here talking to you and I'm making money just sitting here chilling. And that's pretty cool. But the other thing is, with active income, if you get sick, pay no attention to my wrinkles in my shirt. If you get sick, then you can't work. If you can't work, you're not making money. That's active income. If something else goes wrong, the main thing is you can never be rich working for active income. You're only going to make as much as you can earn working. Like, let's say you could work 24 hours a day, and let's say you were making $20 an hour. That's $480 a day. But how long are you going to be able to work 24 hours a day? And even if you can make more per hour, how long are you going to be able to work per day? It's kind of a crappy system. I don't know how it ended up like this. I'm sure it's always been like that. But with passive income, you start you a little bit, and you build it up. You build it up. It's always a building it up situation. Well, let me do my fingers to where y'all can actually see it. But it's always building up, and it builds up quick. And you can just keep adding on to it. And to tell you how fast it builds up, I when I do rental properties. And I'll give you I'll give you a little list of different things you can do, but I do rental properties. I don't do anything else. So, I'll give you advice and I'll tell you about what's going on with me and my rentals. But the other stuff, I really don't know much about them. I've done a little research here and there on some of them, and to me, the best thing was the rentals. If you're just starting out, you might not be able to afford rentals. You might want to go into something a little bit, something you can actually start off with a little bit less money on. But to tell you how fast I've ramped up, it's almost like every time I buy a house, then I can cut 1 month off of the next time I buy a house. So if I bought a house, let's say I bought my first rental, and then it was 12 months later before I could buy my next rental, and then 10 months, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, it's just it's just shortening my time, and my money's ramping up, and I'm putting less of my own money into it now. When I first started off, I was chunking my own money into it, and I probably should still be doing that, just to keep it moving along at a fast pace. But you can't do that. You can't do that with active income. You can't say, oh, I can work real hard when I'm young, and then when I'm older, the company will take care of me. No. Once you stop working, that company ain't taking care of you no more. So keep that as, freedom of time. That's the best reason to try to work for passive income versus your active income. It's less stress. I go to work, I get stressed out. I make good money, and I don't, I try not to let it get to me. Remember, how is it? Do not stress over things you cannot control. Might not have been worded like that, but that come out of the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So that's one of the things I kind of try to live by. Just try not to stress over. But job will stress you out. It's just the way it is. It's no big deal. If you can completely replace your active income with passive income, then you have the opportunity to pursue things that you want to do, things that you love, versus trying to pursue stuff to pay the bills. If I could spend 8 hours a day fishing versus 8 hours a day working, I'd much rather be fishing. But you might not like fishing, but whatever you like, you can do that. if you can build your passive income up enough, and I'll go into another book on this in just a second, but if you can build it up enough, you can live anywhere you want to. You can figure out, do you want to live down by the beach, live at the lake, whatever. You can pretty much live anywhere. Let's say the lake up the road from your house is, houses are way too expensive. Find another lake. Find another lake with cheaper houses on it, and you can move there. You don't even have to be in the same state like with me and my rentals. Eventually, right now I am the landlord, and I'm trying to get myself out of that. But for right now, I'm still in a hustling stage, so it helps out a little bit for me to do my own landlord, which I don't do I'm trying to get out of doing the work on the houses. I'm trying to do more of call somebody. But if I get property managers to watch the houses, and they take their little cut, and I can write that off on my taxes, so it really doesn't affect me much financially. But get them to do that, I can go anywhere I want to. I can live anywhere in the world, and my money's still coming in. There was a book. Golly, I'm drawing a blank on what it's called. I hate this. Don't you hate when you draw a blank? What is the name of that book? Oh, F.U. Money. If you get a chance, read F.U. Money. He was talking about getting just enough passive income to where you can move to Bangkok or somewhere in Thailand where the cost of living is extremely low and live like a king there, It's just something to think about. There's other places like that. I think Belize is, got a lower cost of living, and just different places. The idea is not to completely replace the income you're making, just make enough to where you can live somewhere kind of exotic, and you don't have to live. You don't have to limit yourself. Honestly, you could be as wealthy as you want to be. If cheeseburger and fries is 25 cents, beats the hell out of paying $10 for it. Let's see. Growth, like I say, you can grow a whole lot more with passive income because you're not spending all your time working on one thing. You can really ramp it up. You can say, well, this is this little box right here, that little box right there. I'm going to build that up to where it needs to be, and then I'm going to go over here to this box, go to the next one, the next one, the next one, and so on and so forth. And you can really get a whole lot of growth like that. Something real cool about passive income, taxes are lower. Active income earners, that's the highest tax. Oh my God, man, the taxes. But if that active income, you're getting taxed higher than any other income bracket. Passive income, you're not getting taxed as much on it. So honestly, you could make less and still make more because you're not getting taxed as much. Little list of different things. I'm gonna give a little list of different things you can invest in for passive income. Dividend stocks. I think these are neat. I don't really like the ROIs on them, but I think they're neat. Especially, let's say you were young and you were just starting out, and I think the last time I looked at it, AT&T was paying like 6% dividends, which it was way better than a savings account. And then there's also the chance that the stock's going to rise in price. If you dove on it like a month ago, it was amazing, Like I said, I don't watch stocks. I do watch that one just because it interests me a little bit. Not even sure why it interests me, but AT&T, it interests me. And 6% dividend, and I'm not real sure exactly how. I know they pay 3 or 4 times a year you get a check in the mail. Let's see, peer-to-peer lending, I looked into that a little bit. ROI on it won't bad, but it takes so long to get your money back. And I think you can start investing in peer-to-peer lending with like $25, because you're not buying a whole loan, you're not giving a whole loan out. Somebody might need $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. They're trying to buy a car, start a business, pay off credit cards, something like that. All you're doing is giving them $25. If they need 1,000, then there will be 400 other people or whatever. I'm doing the math off the top of my head, but it'll be all these different people, 25, and then you'll slowly get your 25 back plus interest. So that's pretty neat. Like I say, rental properties, that's what I do. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun because it wasn't that long ago. I was barely making the payments on my own house, and I'm just buying houses every which way I go. I, I'm probably gonna get two this year. Pandemic. There's a pandemic going on, and I'm gonna buy two houses this year. Um, so it's just something to think about. High yield savings accounts, like I say, not the best ROI. I don't even think the high yield savings account keeps up with the dividend stocks. So it's not really something I'd be interested in. REIT, that may be pronounced REIT, I'm not sure, but it stands for Real Estate Investing something or another. Trust. Real Estate Investing Trust. And this is a way to kind of get your foot in the door with rental properties, only you're doing it with another group of people. So there could be, 50 or 60 or 70 people going in on, say, an apartment building or something of that nature. And that'll get you a little passive income, and you're not going all in, risking all on yourself. But anyway, those are just a few things I wanted to put out there. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I will be talking to you soon.